Hey, what's up everybody, this is Kyle and I'm coming at you with another video review. And today I'll be reviewing the new GameStop exclusive WWE RetroFest Elite Macho Man Randy Savage. That's right, I just picked this figure up about the other day at GameStop. And boy, do I love this figure. This is probably one of my favorite Macho Man figures ever. Well, for two reasons. One, I'm a big Macho Man fan, and two, I am a sucker for this red, white, and blue color scheme. Pretty much any figure that has a red, white, and blue color scheme, or anything that has this color scheme, I immediately gravitate towards it. So anyways, before we take a look at this figure, we have to take a look at this gorgeous packaging. This is probably my favorite packaging that Mattel has ever done. This is beautiful. Anyways, it's definitely a nice retro look to it. I mean, it looks exactly like an old arcade system you would find in an arcade at the mall or something. I mean, look at this. I mean, it's got the name of the game up there. Of course, the screen, you know, the buttons and the joysticks, and there's the single player and multiplayer buttons. It's even got the coin slots at the bottom there, and of course the lock for the owner of the machine. Use the key to get all the money out, and the coin return right there. On the side there, of course, we got Macho Man in the outfit. Same thing, Elite Collection there. And then if you played the old school WWF video games from back in the day and you just chose to play as Macho Man Randy Savage, whenever you would click on him, this is what you would see. You find all his stats and everything. Now, I do have to say, this is probably one of the more difficult packaging boxes to actually open, because there's so much stuff you have to, I don't know, open or to actually take the figure out. Like, in order to get the figure out of the box, especially if you're going to open it from the top, you have to open it from the top, cut the tape on this little flap right here, and cut the tape on this flap, and then cut the tape right here in order to slide this whole thing out. It's a little interesting. Anyways, I also forgot to tell you, for some reason, some GameStop stores are charging more money for this. Some GameStop stores went to charge like $29.99 for this. Mine charged $24.99. So just a little warning for you. Anyways, there's a barcode right there, just to prove it to you. Anyways, here's the figure, and this figure is awesome. Now, there are a couple inaccuracies to this figure. One, his shirt is a little bit too bulky, and number two, there's supposed to be a waistband around his waist that has the has white stars on it, as you can see in the picture there. And it also would have been nice if they would have included this awesome jacket that he's wearing in the picture. But for what we got, it's still awesome. Anyways, he comes with 3 accessories. He comes with the shirt, obviously, his sunglasses, and his cowboy hat. Let me take the cowboy hat off. There you go. Not too bad. At least this isn't one of those hats that has that silver string around it. Like, if you guys remember the Defining Moments figure, you know, the one in the orange and the purple, it used to have a silver string around it. And this is the same hat that it came with, except it's a different color. So good thing it did not come with that silver string there, because that always fell off all the time. It never stayed on. Glasses. Whoops. There we go. It's got the star there. It's got the stripes. Awesome. Hopefully the paint doesn't rub off on this one, because I noticed with my Defining Moments one, some of the purple paint rubbed off on this, so hopefully none of this paint rubs off. And finally the shirt, which unbuttons from the back, which I'm glad Mattel is doing this now, that the shirts unbuckle from the back. It makes it easier to take it off, and two, it just looks better instead of those stupid little buttons that were down the side, but whatever. Let's take it off. It is a little tricky to get the top button buttoned up at the top, especially when you put it on. Anyways, it comes right off. Oops, gotta be careful. I don't want to rip it or anything. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it just comes out just like that. It's the same flexible rubber as you would expect. Kind of like the same flexible rubber that they use on the Elite Roman Reigns vests. Anyways, now here is Macho Man Randy Savage in his wrestling attire. The head scan is decent, I guess. It's a good likeness. Now, we've seen this head sculpt way too many times, in my opinion. It would have been nice if they would have included a better head scan on this one. I mean, not better. I wouldn't say better, but like a new head scan. We've seen this head scan so many times in the past. The Defining Moments, Legends Series 5, the WWE All-Stars 2-pack with John Morrison, Elite Series 38, the Battle Packs Series 14, I think, CM Punk and Macho Man 2-pack. Like, we've seen this head sculpt so many times. However, I am noticing one flaw with this head here. I don't know if you can see that. But right here, right above his lip, see the little bit of hair there? It's molded, but it's not painted. So they didn't paint his beard all the way. Right above his lip. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can kind of see it, I guess. Does anybody else have that problem? I haven't seen anybody else have that problem, though. Let me know. He's got the standard white wrist tape. Pretty much what he usually wears. His pants are decent, I guess. You know, white and red. And, of course, USA on the boots there. With the red laces and the stars on the side. Now, these pretty much are the same boots that were used on the original Macho Man figures, like the All-Stars 2-pack, the Legends Series 5, and the Defining Moments. And it says it right there on the bottom of the shoe. It says 2011. Now, the reason why I'm pointing that out is because that means the ankle joint is not super tight like it usually is. If it's the older boot molds, usually it's not really tight. But if it's one of the newer molds, then it's really tight. There we go. And his torso is just a tiny bit loose. Anyways, whatever. Anyway, so there you have the GameStop exclusive RetroFest Elite Macho Man Randy Savage figure. I think it's a pretty solid figure. There could have been a little more with this figure. Maybe that waistband would have been nice, and the jacket would have been nice too. And like I said, his shirt looks a little too bulky on him. But other than that, it's fine. But I have to say, it's a pretty solid figure. So if you're a Macho Man fan, I would say definitely pick this one up. I actually might pick up another one of this figure just to keep it in the box, because this box is gorgeous. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Let me know in the comment section below what you think of this figure. And also, let me know what you think of the RetroFest Shawn Michaels figure. I saw that the other day at GameStop, and I wasn't sold on it. Anyways, that's all I have to say. Please rate, comment, subscribe. As always, follow me on social media. Links are in the description box below the video. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.